Here we go. It's not too late. It's not too motherfucking late. Fuck that intro music, dudes. Welcome to the CODcast, episode 48. We did it, yay! Fuck yes. We don't need no intro music. I am the intro music. Welcome to Filter Friday. I'm a sexy kitty and shit. Fuck yeah. Hope you guys have had a good week. I had some fucking adventures this week. I'm wearing a child's underwear right now. No, let me clarify that. I'm not wearing a child's underwear. I'm wearing child's underwear right now. And you might be saying, why are you wearing child's underwear, Dusty? What the fuck's wrong with you? Okay. Well, basically, this is what happened. Yesterday, I was, smelling all funky and shit. You know what they say, when you can smell yourself stinking, other people have been smelling you for, 3 days. So I was like, damn, man, I gotta take a fucking shower. I am rank. But I didn't have no fucking drawers, man. All my drawers was dirty. They was on a fucking pile on the goddamn floor. I was stinking up to high heaven and shit. And I was like, I gotta wash clothes. And I was like, I'm lazy as fuck. I don't want to wash clothes. So I was like, I know what I'll do. I just go to fucking Wal-mart and I'll just buy me a whole new big fucking pack of underwear and shit. And I don't have to wash clothes or anything, you know? Makes sense. So I go to Walmart because it's the only fucking place to shop here. I live in a small town in Mississippi and they pretty much run all the other businesses out of town. So I'm in Walmart and I'm fucking in the boys/men's section. I'm just looking for some fucking underwear, dudes. I wear boxer briefs like a normal human being. And I just want a fucking 8-10 pack of boxer briefs for a decent price. Is that too much to ask? But I can't fucking find them nowhere, goddammit. For some reason, they don't have reasonably priced men's boxers brief. So on the end cap, I see this 10 pack of boxer briefs for $10. I'm like, fuck yeah, this is my shit. And I look and it's for fucking boys. I'm like, damn, this is for fucking boys. But then I'm thinking to myself, hey, I'm a little bit chubby, but I'm basically just like a normal dad bod guy. I bet I'm not fatter than a fat kid. I bet if I get fat kid underwear, they'll fit me fine. Because I can't be, I've seen these fucking kids in Mississippi, okay? They're fat. These fat little kids. I bet I'm not fatter than a fat little kid, so I got the biggest, fattest little boy's underwear I could find. And I brought them home and I put them on, and it turns out I am fatter than a fat kid. I am way, way fatter than a fat kid. Man, these things are way too tight. I'm wearing them still, but they are snuggling my plums. That shit is tight. So anyway, that's the story about why I'm wearing a child's underwear. Or not a child's underwear. I'm wearing child's underwear. I guess I should say child. Boys. I'm wearing boys' underwear. So anyway, that's my story. That's my big adventures for the week. That's all that's fucking going on here in Mississippi. It's a meek life. But it doesn't look like very people are watching tonight, so I guess we don't really worry about it too much. Yeah, fat kid underwear, totally. How's everybody fucking doing tonight? Hope everybody's good. Got a lot of shit to talk about. I gotta apologize ahead of time. The show might be out of order a little bit in some spots because, I took plenty of time. I took about 3 hours to get the show together, which is, I'm not saying it only takes 3 hours to do the show. It takes me days to look up stuff and get links ready and everything. But then when I go to put it all together, it takes about 3 hours usually. And it took a lot longer than that today because I have a fucking shit ton of stuff to talk about. Look at all this stuff, man. Whole bunch of shit has happened this week, so we're going to get through as much of it as we fucking possibly can. But of course, as always, you want to support the show? Patreon's a good way to do that. Patreon.com/CODcast. And Super Chats, lifeblood of the show, Super Chats. If you want to support the show, this is the best way to do it. Most of the money goes to the Human Society of Mississippi Animal Sanctuary, where we rescue cute little doggies and kitties, and we rock. So support the show if you want to see me keep doing this. I would really appreciate it, and I could definitely use it. All right. Enough e-begging. Not going to e-beg too much. Let's get on start the show. So apparently, fucking Kid Rock getting his ass whipped on the internet right now. So I guess Taylor Swift wrote an article, or not, she didn't write an article. She was in an article about politics. And I guess they asked her why she didn't fucking support any candidates when Donald Trump was running. And she was like, I just thought for some reason I would be more of a distraction. I thought they would use it against Hillary if I came out for Hillary. So I just decided to be quiet. But this time, I'm supporting a few candidates here and there. And I'm a Democrat, I believe, in progressive social values. And so Kid Rock was like, fuck you! You're obviously a whore. You love sucking dick. That's why you're a Democrat. Because, all women who are Democrats are dick-sucking whores. And that's the reason they're Democrats. And so Kid Rock says, Taylor Swift wants to be a Democrat because she wants to be in movies. Period. And it looks like she will suck the doorknob off Hollyweird to get there. Oldest movie in the book. Good luck, girl. I'm thinking, wasn't fucking Kid Rock and Joe Dirt So did you suck that Joe Dirt dick to get in that fucking movie, Kid Rock? What a sexist, ridiculous fucking thing to say, dude. You gotta be a whore if you're a Democrat. But anyway, so everybody's fucking shit on him just like they should. My buddy Patton Oswalt's like, amen, Bob. She should be a real American like you, growing up on a 6-acre estate, complete with tennis court and horse paddock, and then bravely adopting a faux redneck shit kicker cosplay persona. God bless you, Buddy Ruff. That's right, everybody's fucking picking on him and showing he's just a fucking poser. If you don't know it, Kid Rock is like a rich kid, right? He's just like a rich Vanilla Ice wannabe. Let's see. This is what he grew up in. This is childhood. No, that's not it. We'll get to that in a second. Oh, yeah, here. Here's his childhood home. Look at this fucking shit. Gonna pretend to be a poor redneck from Detroit. No, you're not. You rich fucking asshole. Got a tennis court, a horse paddock out there. Just fucking faking your ass off like you're some redneck or white trash or some shit. You know, you're out here, you fucking asshole, killing beautiful cats for no fucking reason. You're a big man, aren't you? Out there with your gun shooting that cat. No, you didn't do it for fucking food. You don't fucking eat these cats for fucking food. Goddamn piece of shit. And, yeah, here's what he looked like when he was young before he started cosplaying as this goddamn redneck. It was like a Vanilla Ice wannabe. Look at that. Ice, baby. All right, stop. Collaborate and listen. Kid Rock's back with a brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of him tightly. Flows like a harpoon daily and nightly. Fuck off, Kid Rock. You suck. And so, every that time that Kid Rock was so badass, he was like, I'm going to give the finger to authority. And then he literally blurred out the name on the authority so he wouldn't offend the authority. Yeah. God damn, what a badass you are, Kid Rock. Oh, everybody stand back. Looks like we got a badass over here, but no, we got a sad ass over here, an old ass. At what part does this dude have to stop calling himself Kid Rock and have to start calling himself Middle-Age Rock? That is my question for you. And, oh yeah, I think I showed this thing. Fucking killing kitty cats. God damn it, Kid Rock. Don't fucking shoot the kitty cats. That pisses me off. And, so he getting roasted all over the fucking place. This dude, pretending to be a journalist, trolling the fuck out of him. Hey, Kid Rock, I'm a journalist in the UK doing a retrospective piece on your albums. Can you please follow me back so I can DM you about it? And so Kid Rock is like, sure. Kid Rock follows you back. And he's like, yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Rock. Please delete all of your albums and don't make any more. And Kid Rock's like, yep, I saw that. I saw that troll. You trolled me. You got it. Good job, dude. Love it. So anyway, even the Onion's taking shots at him. Onion's like, study links drinking while pregnant to being at Kid Rock concerts. And yep, smoking and drinking. Exactly the type of chick you would expect to be at a Kid Rock concert. Just dirty, dirty, dirty. But usually it's poor, trashy people who have been convinced that this rich Vanilla Ice asshole is one of them. You fucking conned, stupid idiots, goddammit. I hate to see people fall for the oldest tricks in the book, but you guys never fucking learn. So anyway, what do we think about that? Do we hate Kid Rock's guts? I think we do. Piece of shit. And love seeing it. I actually like Taylor Swift. People are always surprised when they ask me what kind of music I like, and I'm like, hell yeah, I like Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift's cool. I ought to shake it off. Shake it off. I think her new video is pretty fucking cool and everything, right? Oh, God. He looks so horrible. Just good Lord, just bottom of the fucking dirt pile, this dude. Piece of shit. So anyway, what you guys think about fucking Kid Rock? Irrelevant fucktard, yes. He's now old man Rock. Yep, I know. True that. Had his buddy take the shot. Yep. Doesn't have to say he's losing money. I don't know if you're talking to me or not. Yeah, he's scum. He needs a bath. True that. Hopefully he doesn't go to Walmart and buy kids' underwear, because that's not recommended, in my opinion. So anyway, let's continue on with the fucking show, because we got so much to fucking do on this goddamn show today. So anyway, yeah, so apparently Tucker Carlson running around telling people that fucking white supremacy is a hoax. Yeah. On the #1 news network in the world, folks. This is happening on the #1 news network in the world. Let's have a listen. Oops. That ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to switch some shit over. Fucking Dusty. You're supposed to do all this before the show, and then you had too much to fucking do on the goddamn show. And now you had to click buttons and shit. All right, let's try this again. Here's Tucker Carlson.
But the whole thing is a lie. If you were to assemble a list, a hierarchy of concerns, of problems this country faces, where would white supremacy be on the list? Right up there with Russia, probably. It's actually not a real problem in America. The combined membership of every white supremacist organization in this country, would they be able to fit inside a college football stadium? I mean, seriously. This is a country where the average person is getting poorer, where the suicide rate is spiking. White supremacy, that's the problem. This is a hoax. Just like the Russia hoax. It's a conspiracy theory used to divide the country and keep a hold on power. That's exactly what's...
They're fucking literally murdering motherfuckers all over the place. Could you guys hear that? Do I need to play that again? That might have been a little bit quiet. Maybe I'll play it again. Was that heard or too quiet? But they're literally murdering motherfuckers. It's like the #1 domestic terrorist murder problem we have in the country right now. Not just the country, doing it all over the fucking place, right? Over there in, was it New Zealand? So, to pretend like... See, I know what he's saying here. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to look like... Kind of like what Neil deGrasse Tyson was doing. There are murders all over the place. These white supremacy murders just make up a very small percentage of them. But the fact is, it's politically motivated violence, which makes it terrorism, which makes it uniquely different than just, oh, I shot these people up because I was robbing them, or I shot these people up because he was fucking my wife, or whatever. No, it's domestic fucking terrorism that is being, let's say, I won't say supported, but definitely the people that do it feel inspired by the President of the United States, who himself is clearly a white, maybe not a white nationalist, but definitely a white supremacist, definitely a racist. So, let's see, was it loud enough? Did you guys even tell me if it was loud enough? All right, I guess it was bad enough. Anyway, Tucker Carlson has already given up the fucking game on what he is. He's just a con man that says whatever he has to do to distract people. He's an elitist. And I'm about to show you right now, who has specifically said before, yes, I'm elitist, and yes, I'm very rich, and I know that if I don't distract the populace with stupid bullshit, that they will turn on me, because that's the way they are, you know? So you have to make up bullshit and distract them. Listen to him say it yourself.
With Tucker's man of the people shtick.
You're about the most unordinary person I know. You're an elitist. You're an asshole.
No. But see, I'm an out of the closet elitist. I don't run around pretending to be a man of the people. I'm absolutely not a man of the people at all.
Yeah. Tucker's full name is Tucker Swanson McNear Carlson. His stepmom is the heiress to the American elite.
How do you pay your bills?
Well, I'm like extraordinarily loaded just from like money I, inherited.
You're a trust fund baby, are you not?
No, completely. I've never needed to work. I mean, it's all just the whole cable news thing. It was like a phase I was going through.
So what is going on here? Why would a guy who bragged about being an out-of-the-closet elitist host a show where he rails against when your coworkers are feeling frustrated and start thinking of forming...
He goes on to explain that the reason he's doing this is because you have to distract the populace when you're super rich, because if you don't, they'll turn against you. So that's all this is about, folks. That's what Fox News is all about from the very beginning, right? It's super rich people paying other super rich people to lie to you and distract you from the real fucking issues in order to pit us against each other and allow them to keep all the money that they've siphoned out of the fucking system, right? It's what they've always done. It's what I always talk about on every show. It's the same fucking routine that's been going on since the beginning of history, and it works brilliantly because so many fucking people are stupid and they just fall for it so easily. And this is Tucker Carlson on white supremacy 72 hours after white supremacist murder. He's like, meh, hoax. And Tucker Carlson after a shithead got milkshake. Why is this happening? We must stop the milkshaking. The left is out of control. Yep, exactly what he has. Tucker Carlson, white supremacy is actually not a real problem. And when the guy's milkshaked, he's all freaking out. Oh my God, the fucking left are the violent ones. So, it's transparent, folks. You can see through it. You know exactly what the fuck is going on here. But the problem is this is the #1 news show in the world, right? This is what people are actually tuning into. I know there are average audience members like over 72 years old. And hopefully they'll all die off soon. I don't think we can change these people's minds. I think they're just going to have to fucking die. I think a lot of the progress in society happens because the old shitheads who were just reactionary and holding the evolution of society back died off. And that's what we're going to have in here. This guy's going to fucking die off. Hopefully eventually this guy will die off. But of natural causes of old age. But still, total fucking shithead, never going to change his mind. Obviously just a fucking con man. And It's really, really depressing as usual, but you can't let it get to you, folks. Gotta try not to think about it, even though the whole world's crazy. Speaking of crazy, El Paso on the edge after an armed Trump supporter detained lurking outside a migrant community center. Apparently, he had like a rifle that had Trump stickers on it. He was wearing gloves, running around out of a migrant community center. And I read they didn't even arrest this guy with this big old Trump thing. So what the fuck? What is going on? This is obviously just going to be, you know, another mass shooter, it appears. He's either a mass shooter or he's doing this to intimidate people, right? I mean, is there any other reason we can think about that he's running around with gloves on and loaded weapons in his Ted Cruz Trump car? An armed supporter of President Donald Trump and Republican Senator Ted Cruz was detained by police Wednesday outside a migrant community center in El Paso, according to Dallas News. The publication reports that the incident is putting an already grieving city on edge. Police spokesman Robert Gomez said Thursday a 21-year-old suspicious subject was detained and interviewed before being released. He was reported armed with a gun and a knife. He was sitting in his trunk wearing blue latex gloves and brandishing a knife. Police recovered a loaded gun ammo and a bag of white powder from his person. The fuck? Anyway, yeah, not amazing. But this is not even the first fucking time this happened this week, dude. This is like happening multiple times. Some dude like walked up in a fucking Wal-mart wearing body armor and an AK-47 or some shit. It's just, what the fuck is going on? Well, I'll show it to you. Let's see if I can find it. Oh yeah, no, that's not. Here we go. Nope, that's not it. Here we go. Boom. Apparently, a firefighter saw him, an off-duty firefighter, and pulled a gun on him. But man in body armor and armed with rifle sparks panic at Missouri Wal-mart. How much of a fucking dickhead do you have to be after what's just fucking happened at goddamn Wal-mart to go up into fucking Wal-mart fucking dressed to the nines in your fucking tactical gear? God damn it, I gotta... ad block's always fucking on my life up. Fuck it, just click on the goddamn thing. I will murder your family. Not really, but why are you not? I said to fucking pause on this site. I already said it. Fucking pause on this site, goddammit. You don't even fucking know. Oh, goddamn, kill all of you. All right, not really. Man in body armor and armed with rifle sparks panic at Walmart. Dmitry oh god, what a name. Androzhenko reportedly walking around armed and recording video. Though there was no shooting, it caused a panic after two mass shooters. Yeah, no fuck. Dickhead. An armed man who walked into a Walmart store in Missouri dressed in body armor and fatigues and was detained at gunpoint by an off-duty firefighter is lucky he is alive considering the situation he created, a police official said. No shots were fired in the incident that happened just after 4 p.m. Thursday in Springfield, a city of around 760,000 in the southwestern part of the state, officials said. He was detained and let go, I guess. But holy shit, dude. Like, I think maybe a few of these people are going to have to get shot. I don't know. Like, if somebody shot this guy, who could blame him? Like, literally. Motherfuckers walking up at a Walmart with AK-47s and blowing people away, killing, 20 people? You walk up into fucking Walmart with AK-47, nobody should wait around to see what your intentions are. Like, no, that's not true. Okay, let me take that back. I'm not advocating you shoot somebody in that situation. I'm just saying that it would not be surprising if people were not willing to wait around to see what you're going to fucking do if you walk up in Walmart with a goddamn AK-47 or an AR-15 and you're in body armor. If somebody shoots you in the fucking face and just assumes you're about to murder everybody, just saying, you're kind of asking for that a little bit. I was going to say don't be surprised, but I guess you won't be surprised because you'll be dead. You won't have time to be surprised. But I don't know. Like, if it happens, I'm just saying I'm not going to cry over it too hard because maybe a few of these motherfuckers need to be made examples out of on how not to behave because you're freaking motherfuckers out. Like I was saying on the last show, I'm scared to even go across the street to the black fucking church. Because if I walk in there and I'm like a white dude, looks like he's in his 30s, in an all-black church, they gonna fucking freak out. Why wouldn't they? I don't blame them. So it's just a shitty situation. All you white motherfuckers out there got to represent us better because ain't going well, to be honest with you. Russian, yeah, fucking Ruskies. Not that I have anything against Ruskies. They seem all right to me. The people, the government sucks, but of course the government's always fucking suck. Just the way it is. Hey, Dusty Sarmalate, no problem, Pirates of Darkwater. Thanks for joining us, appreciate it. Okay, don't understand that comment. You live in a fairy tale land, ready? Fuck off! I know, right? Don't know what I'm saying, but I'm just going to agree with that. Let's see what the super chats had to say. Like of the show, super chats? Nah, not many super chats tonight. I don't think very many people watching the show tonight. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of the last show. People were not happy with the ASMR shows. A lot of people say they like it, and a lot of people say they didn't. So only 265 watching right now, which is not very good. But what you gonna do, folks? Anyway, I guess I'll read the few super chats I got. For regular size underwear, thank you, C. Bishop Davis. I definitely need to buy me some fucking regular size underwear. These things are choking my boys off. Not amazing. And Aspect, $5. Hey, Dusty, blog will be up and running in the next 2 weeks. Love you. I love you back. Appreciate that. Be sure to let me know what the address is so I can plug it for you. And the Supreme King, $4.99. At this point, I'm convinced Trump supporters are the least involved type of people. Yep, I agree. Totally, I agree. But 267 people peak concurrent. I might have to just cut this down to one show a week and start doing like short videos again. I hate that because people want me to do this show every day, but you know, if people are not going to tune in and whatnot, I can't really afford to do it too much longer. But anyway, it's okay for now. It's okay for now. So continuing on with the show. Lots of depressing stuff going on out there. I guess you guys saw that Trump turned the entire fucking event into basically a publicity stunt, a photo op, which is, you know, par for the course, exactly what you would expect from him. But like, how is this our president, folks? Like, we're supposed to be one of the best countries in the world. We're supposed to be a good nation, and yet we have as our president like just this evil fucking asshole who's clearly only concerned with themselves. Even in a situation of mass shootings, everything has to be turned into a photo op to help his image because it's just all about his fucking ego.
I want to thank everybody. How do we get some kind of a picture here? How do we do it? I want to thank everybody.
I want to thank everybody. Hey, let's get a picture here. Yeah, that'll thank you by all taking a smiling picture for my photo op. God damn it. And here he is, like, grinning up a storm. Like, people were murdered. You're at a fucking hospital with victims. And he's like, jeez, isn't it awesome? Yay! America, we gonna build that wall, y'all. It's just suboptimal, folks. Suboptimal. And apparently, let's see if I can find the link here. A lot of the people that were at the hospital did not want to take a picture with him. So he basically made them bring this baby back who was already discharged from the hospital, whose parents were both killed. Let's see if I can find it. No, it's not it. So they made them bring the baby back to the hospital so he could fucking take a fucking photo op with this baby because nobody else wanted to take a fucking picture with this fucking baby. I'm sorry, not a fucking baby. This baby whose parents died trying to shield it and protect it. So now being used in one of Trump's photo ops against, you know, like the baby has a say in it. It's just, let's see if I can find that. I guess it'll come up. Like I said, a lot of this stuff's out of order because I had so much shit going on today I didn't have time to fucking put it in order. But anyway, oh yeah, here we go. They'd already been fucking discharged. They'd already discharged this baby or whatever, so no, that's not it there. Oh yeah, Trump had 2 patients who had already been discharged, including the baby whose parents died, protecting him, brought back to the hospital to meet him because none of the patients still in the hospital wanted to see him. How much longer is this going to go on? It's going to go on probably, you know, another 8 years maybe. If he wins re-election, another, I guess, 6 or whatever it's going to be. I mean, America doesn't give a shit. Like, America, they're so concerned with just the dumbest shit. And it's just disheartening. It's so disheartening because nothing seems to fucking matter to anybody. Like this story right here, right? A Montana man arrested after slamming a 13-year-old boy to the ground because, I guess because he wouldn't take off his hat during the national anthem, dude. Wouldn't fucking take off his hat. Picked up this goddamn boy and slammed him to the goddamn ground cord. And he said the reason he did it because he thought Trump wanted him to. You know? That's what his lawyer literally said. His lawyer literally said, hey, yeah. God damn it, these fucking pop-up ads. You suck, pop-up ads. Guess I just need to remove my ad block and stop fucking trying to get around it. Start supporting everybody like I want to be supported. But yeah. These people are in such a cult-like state who follow Trump that they literally believe, well, they believe in these conspiracy theories like QAnon, right? And we're going to show a QAnon person in a minute explaining exactly, you know, what they believe, and it's fucking crazy. But all these people are just, I want to say all of them. Not all Trump supporters are nuts, but at the bottom of the barrel, there are so many of them. They're just fucking out of their goddamn mind, and they literally think Trump is speaking to them. They literally think, oh my God, all these people are disrespecting my country. My country's being destroyed. We got to do something about it. So they're acting out, and some of them are committing murders, right? So, in Superior, Montana, a man was arrested for assaulting a 13-year-old boy. A man named Kurt Brockway grabbed and threw a teen boy to the ground during the national anthem at a mineral. He basically grabbed the kid by his throat, and he choke slammed this kid to the fucking ground over this shit, right? So, how many of these conservative pundits are you going to see talk about this? You're going to see Andy No-Go talking about this. You're going to see Paul Jones Watson talking about how violent the right is. You're going to see, you know, Sargon doing stories. But no, of course not. It's because they are only one-sided about it. They only show fucking one side of everything to pretend like one side is much more violent than the other one. It's actually only one side committing all the murder, folks. You know? Yes, the left occasionally punches someone, and I guess once smacks somebody in the head with a bike lock or some shit. But the right is doing exactly the same thing. They're choke slamming kids. They're punching old men who are boycotting Trump, right? Not only do they not talk about that, but they don't talk about the fucking murders either. They just point out the very few violent acts the left commits, none of which seem to be murders, and they ignore everything on the fucking right in order to paint you a one-sided narrative to freak you out so that you'll vote against your own best interest. And they're making a killing doing it, as always. If you want to make money, definitely go to the fucking right. Become a right-wing pundit, because they will pay your fucking ass off. And here's more of his. He basically turned the entire thing into a campaign video, a campaign ad. I can play it. People were murdered, yo. He's visiting people who got shot up during a massacre. What the fuck is happening here? God damn it. And the people at El Paso did not fucking want him there. They and in Dayton either. Like, some of them, obviously, some of these are fucking shitheads, but so many of him did not want him there. They thought he was taking advantage of the tragedy, which he fucking clearly is. Everything is about this man, even though, like, in the Texas shooting in El Paso, he was an influence, a clear influence to the guy who spelled out Trump in guns on his fucking social media, right? So, the president is inciting fucking violence, and then he's using violence to try to get himself reelected. It's just like, how can this be real life, folks? Like, okay, I get it, fucking God, fucking programmer God who programmed this simulation. I get it. I'm getting tired of getting it. It's getting dull. It's getting fucking boring. Like, how about some good shit could happen for once? Programmer God, you know? That would be cool. Like, I don't know. Maybe a pink elephant could appear in my room. That would be a much better surprise than this fucking Trump shit, in my opinion. But even that would freak me out. So please don't do that, Creator God. Please don't do that. That would scare the fuck out of me. So what we got to say about this? I came for Taylor Swift bait click. I already talked about that. It's not a fucking bait click. I literally talked about the whole fucking Taylor Swift situation. Just because you weren't fucking around to hear it doesn't mean it's fucking bait, motherfucker. I said what I was going to say, and then I said what I was going to say. So fuck off. My IQ dropped enough. I'm out. Okay. Good. Hey, let me help you with that. Let me help you stay out permanently. There you go. Hi out on the channel. See, hey, now you can never see any of my videos again. Yeah. Now you never have to be bored by me again, you dumb cunt. Fuck everything about you. And let's see. Cringe. Yep, I know. Suboptimal. Definitely suboptimal. The left does 3% of the murders. Yeah, I know, right? The left does, well, yeah, I guess. 3%? Is it that high? I don't know. I can't even think of any left-wing murderer. Well, I mean, I guess if you count the guy who shot the people in Wal-mart, but it doesn't seem like that was politically motivated. It seemed like he killed his sister and her boyfriend and then walked over and shot a bunch of black people. But didn't seem like anything to do with politics whatsoever. I mean, how does that forward socialism or left-wing politics in any way. It doesn't, right? Whereas the El Paso shooter specifically said, I'm doing this for political reasons. I want to scare Mexicans into go back into the country. And, it was clearly politically motivated. So big difference there. But I guess it's possible that there are 3% of left-wing violence murders that are actually caused by politics. I just don't know what they are. But maybe you guys can educate me on that. I definitely could use to be educated sometimes. Sorry. I was in the Large Hadron Collider. It collided our universe with another. Well, go back and undo it, because you fucked some shit up, dude. I don't know what to fucking do about this. Later, bitch. Yep. Anyway, let's go back over to the Super Chat. Label of the show, Super Chat. At this point, I am convinced Trump supporters are the least evolved type of people. I know, right? It's not biological evolution, obviously. It's social evolution. There's just something about them that keeps them from evolving to the next level. Is it a lack of empathy? Or I think empathy and imagination are linked hand in hand, because obviously the more your imagination works, the more powerful your imagination, the more you can place yourself in other people's shoes and understand what they're going through, and then treat them as you would want to be treated yourself. And I think they just lack imagination, or just something part of their brain that doesn't have that. It's the same reason there are no real good conservative comedians. It's why there are no good conservative fiction writers. And, liberals dominate Hollywood. They dominate entertainment. And I think it's imagination, right? Imagination linked to empathy is a big part of the reason that so many of them are, more left-wing and progressive, in my opinion. So, don't know what would fix that. I suggest they all smoke weed. I think if Republicans smoke way more weed, they'd probably be more imaginative, because weed seems to light up parts of the brain that help you to be more creative. And maybe they would have more empathy for people. Anyway, appreciate that. Thank you for Supreme King. And Zaggy followers, how much do you think centrists have held back progress in the U.S. politics? Oh, shit. A bunch. A fucking bunch. Pick a side. It's like agnostic. So I'm an agnostic atheist. If you're not, at least put the atheist on the part of agnostic. Pick a fucking side, dude. If you don't actively hold a belief in God, you're an atheist. Sorry. Quit fencing and sluts. All right. And John Baker, $8, there is no comfort in distance or clamor. When the heart asks and there is no answer, even memories of dandelions make the heart weep, and a longing for a quiet in the chest. Bernie 2020. That was beautiful. Was that a haiku? I don't know. I don't know how haikus work. But thank you for that, John Becker. H.S. Ross, $5. Hey, Dusty. Wish I knew why the views were low. Personally, I found a lot of the news today just sad, exhausting. Could it just be that? I don't know. To be honest with you, the views are low because people are not tuning back into the show when they watch it. For some reason, they decided they did not like what they're seeing enough to tune back in. And also, people are not sharing it enough. When as far as I know, my channel is not even in the YouTube algorithm anymore. It doesn't even show up in the recommendations anymore. They pretty much blacklisted me. So the only way my show is going to grow is word of mouth. If you guys tell other people to watch the show, that's it. If you guys don't do that and people don't come back to the show, the show will continuously get lower and lower in ratings, and then eventually I'm going to have to quit doing this. That's all there's to it. But, that's the market, folks. If I'm not good enough at this, or if my product is not good enough to survive in the market, whose fault is that? It's my fault. At the end of the day, the buck stops with me 100%. So, if it doesn't work out, I'll go do something else. I'll make short videos again. I'll go work at Wal-mart or whatever. You just do whatever you can do. You got to roll with it. Can't worry about it too much. Whoa, Dusty, the left. I already read that. The rich uncle of Nora gave me 500 kroners. Thank you. Very generous. I like you when you're angry. ASMR is creepy. Cat boy, keep it up. All right, well, some people like the ASMR stuff. Some people don't like it. Just depends on you, I guess. What the fuck? God damn it. I didn't even know that was open. That is my game. Close. God damn it. Shut the fuck down. Exit game. That was probably not good for the resources on my computer. Get off! Already. Fucking Slay the Spire? I ain't playing a fucking game right now. That game's pretty fun, though, for you if you've never seen it before. But, god damn it, I got this open, too. How much shit am I gonna have fucking open on my goddamn computer? Don't save it. Just shut the fuck down. I don't know how to use Photoshop, so I do all my photo manipulation in After Effects like a goddamn dork, which is a video manipulation software. So that's how useless I am. I need to fucking... Yeah, I'm gonna be a Walmart greeter. Welcome to Walmart. I love you. You know, whatever. If that's what has to happen, that's what has to happen, folks. Like, it's on me, really, you know. The thing is I know what to do to make a lot of money on YouTube, and I just won't do it. I can't do it. I just don't believe in it. So, anyway. It's frustrating, though. It's frustrating to know that I know how to do it, but I can't because my morals won't let me. Anyway. So people were mad about Trump, obviously, using the fucking mass shootings as campaign videos and for photo ops and shit. So Robin R. Devaney says, I'm a nurse. My husband's a physician. Those photos of hospital staff smiling with thumbs up are grotesque. I know, right? You guys should be fucking ashamed of yourself. So sad to see. I'm ashamed that colleagues would participate in that nonsense. Gun violence isn't celebratory. It's like this. Yeah, it's serious, right? People died. It's not about smiling and fucking shaking hands and kissing babies and shit. It's not a campaign event. It's fucking literally life and death. It's horrors. And you are responsible for a fucking lot of it. It's just depressing as fuck. Let's see what else we got here. I think this is, yeah, Trump grinning again with this. Oh, no, this is the choke slamming of the kid. What the fuck, dude? He was wearing a hat. All the people that are pissed off at people hitting people with MAGA hats or knocking MAGA hats off. Where are you talking about this? Where's the outrage about this? Choke slamming a fucking kid for wearing I didn't know you're supposed to take your hat off during the fucking, what is it, Star Spangled Banner or whatever the fuck it is. Why can't you keep your fucking hat on? I ain't taking my fucking hat off. I got hat hair. I ain't showing everybody my fucking stupid hair. What the fuck's wrong with you? Let me change the fucking, the filter for Filter Friday. What do we want to do now? Well, I got a goth filter. Look at this. I'm all goth. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am home again. Whenever I am alone with you, you make me feel like I am whole again. Yeah. Robert Smith. You guys like Robert Smith The Cure? Nailed it. Know what you're thinking. You're thinking, holy shit, was Robert Smith The Cure on your show just now? No, it was me. It was me the whole time, folks. No. Amazing. Amazing. The fuck? Look at all these fucking shit I got open. Why I got all this shit open, Dusty? You ain't got to have fucking everything in the goddamn earth open at all fucking times. Close it all down. Where's the button to close it all? God damn it. Everything's got to close. Close it. It better not shut everything on my fucking computer down because I'm a guy to be pissed. All right, good. That's what I had to say about this. Great show, Dusty. Nice voice. I know, right? Used to love the fucking Cure. Ha, ha, ha. Photoshop is the fucking easiest, Dusty. Well, fuck you. I don't know how to use it. I know how to use After Effects, so that's what I use. If I know how to use Photoshop, I'll use Photoshop, okay? Back off. I like you as you are, Dusty. Thank you. You mean, without the filters? Because the filters are pretty fucking cool, man. I'll tell you what, man. I was telling my mom about this the other day, but they're getting so fucking good with these filters. I'm going to show you another one in a minute. Let me just show you. Let me show you now. Let me show you how good they're getting with this shit. It's getting fucking creepy. It's goddamn fucking shit. Let's see if I can find it. So what they did was they took Nick Offerman, who plays Ron Swanson in the hit television show Parks and Recreations, and they used filters to filter his face on every character in the opening sequence of, what is it, Family Matters? No, it's not Family Matters. It's one with Uncle Jesse. What the fuck is it? I can't even remember what it's called now. Where the fuck is it if I can find it? Maybe I'll just come across it. But anyway, I was telling my mom about how these fucking filters are getting so good that basically what it's going to be like is they're going to continuously release filters that you can put on you when you're making these videos that make you look younger and younger. So literally, the older I get in these videos, I'm just going to use filters to make me look younger and younger. So I'm going to be 90 and I'm going to be looking fucking 20 doing these videos, all right? So I'm never going to fucking age. And then one day I'm going to die and people are going to be like, what the fuck? Dusty died? I thought he was like 20. And they're like, no, he was 90. And they're like, what? I watched all his videos. He looked 20. How the fuck was he 90? And they'll be like, filters, motherfucker. Filters are the fucking future, right? So I'm looking forward to seeing what the technology brings me. Sky glasses. What is sky glasses? Oh, they got the sky in the glasses. All right. I don't need sky glasses because I already got regular glasses. I like this one a lot, though. Yeah, sarcastic. That one just looks like it suits my face. Yeah, what? Yeah, I'm going to cause some trouble today. Yeah, what mischief can we get into? Hooray. All right, let's get rid of that. What else we got over here? Oh, man, did you see this shit? This is funny as fuck. So this is with the, I guess this was in Tucson City, and they were having a vote to put a sanctuary city measure or whatever. Anyway, the Trump protesters were not having it. They were not happy about it. They're out there protesting. And so this guy went viral after this video. God damn it. I can't see what the fuck I'm doing. There we go.
Does not change or defy immigration laws. That is Congress's job to change immigration laws.
Dylan, shut up.
American citizen. American citizen.
She's so classy. And then this guy went viral. This laughing green shirt guy. He famous now after this. Laughing at her dumb ass. We will deport you. You must respect our name. This is our country. Just absolutely no fucking empathy, right? It's just sad to see. I mean, there was a story recently. I have it in here somewhere. But about a guy who got deported back to Iraq, and he's lived in America ever since he was a kid. He was like a legal American citizen, but I guess he broke some laws and shit. Let's see if I can find that thing. I guess I'll just wait till I come across it organically instead of having to search through this shit. But just no empathy. These people have no empathy. But I'm glad to see they're becoming laughing stocks, right? People are laughing the fuck out of them. And I was shitting on Ethan Klein a little bit last week, mainly just about being boring. But he had a good take here, so I'm going to pat on the back for giving a good take here. Donald Trump said, "Did George Bush ever condemn President Obama after Sandy Hook? President Obama had 32 mass shootings during his reign. Not many people said Obama is out of control. Mass shootings were happening before the president even thought about running for president." Yeah, but like literally the mass shooters are saying that they were fucking inspired by you now, right? They're literally repeating the shit that you say. They believe you, as their president, are telling them to go out and kill people in order to protect the country. That's the big difference. Nobody fucking killed anybody because Obama said to, as far as I know. If there's examples of this, please let me know. But I don't remember anybody writing any manifestos quoting fucking Obama lines. And I don't remember anybody putting fucking pictures of Obama's name written in guns on their Facebook page before they go shoot up a bunch of fucking people, right? It's not the goddamn same. The buck stops with you, dude. How come this dude never fucking takes any goddamn responsibility? It's so frustrating. Like, these are the people, the conservatives, who are always telling you, the buck stops with you. You're responsible for yourself. Take responsibility for yourself. And they never fucking take responsibility. They worship this guy who literally has never fucking taken responsibility for goddamn anything in his entire fucking life. Just these fucking hypocrites are so frustrating. Ethan Klein says, Sandy Hook wasn't a terrorist attack and hate crime. Does anyone really buy this shit? Be a man for once. Well, that's toxic masculinity right there. I don't agree with that. In your life and just own up and lead. Who is tired of this overgun child playing the victim? I agree with everything you said except for being a man for once, standing up for people and, like, you know, being brave and having a backbone is really not about being a man. This is a gendered language that has been put in place over the millennial of the patriarchy, putting coded language in our own everyday language we don't even think about, but it basically programs us and our way of thinking. So the more we degender this language, the better it will probably be for all of us. But anyway, other than that, I agree. So, decent take, more or less, Ethan Klein. And, oh shit. Trump is now, I guess, outright dog whistling, quote unquote, to the QAnon. You know what QAnon is? QAnon is the crazy ass conspiracy theory people who believe that Trump is actually a super genius and he's just pretending to be a fucking idiot because he's playing 4D chess. And yeah, I don't really know like where it goes from there. Like, I sort of understand it, but it doesn't really make any sense. There's no real reason for me to explain it to you. You know, you could pretty much stop after the Trump is a genius part. But he's basically outright shouting out to these people. I mean, I guess it's possible. It could be a mistake He could be putting this stuff from the internet and not really knowing, but it's more likely that he knows very well what he's doing and that he's just trying to appeal to the QAnon, because it's a growing movement. You know, there's a lot of people in QAnon who are really passionate about supporting and about posting in support of Trump and shit. So he's obviously, you know, giving a shout out to them and their crazy ass shit. But see if I can find this QAnon person. I guess I'll come across her in a minute. You can see exactly what QAnon people are like. But here's one from Masher, and oh yeah, this is the man who choke slammed that kid. I'll just show you this video real quick.
And all of a sudden, dude come up, grabbed him by his neck, picked him up, and threw him to the ground head first.
Good God.
All of the witnesses I have talked to said this was just completely random.
This is what fascism looks like, folks. You were wearing a hat during the song. I have to choke slam you to the ground, little kid. Respect my country. America's the greatest country ever. Love it or leave it. That's literally the only thing going through their heads. It's just nothing. Just sayings they've heard the president and other bigots say over and over again. Barely functioning minds. But this is America. Bitches be tripping, yo. And yep, this is exactly right. This is exactly what he's doing to these people. Build the wall. It's an invasion. Illegal aliens. Caravan manifestation. They're rapists. They're animals. They're criminals. Murderers, murderers, murderers. And then he goes and does something about it. You're mentally ill. Yes, you're both mentally ill. This mentally ill person is listening to this mentally ill person. And then when this mentally ill person is doing what this mentally ill person is encouraging him to do, you fucking don't own it, right? You blame everybody but your fucking self, dude. But, you know, this is real life. People are dying. Literally fucking life and death here, folks. This dude dumps on Trunk. Nice to see. John Gial, MD, says, let me make this absolutely 100% crystal clear. As a John Hopkins trained scientist and ER doctor, there is 0 studies linking video games to gun violence. There are many studies linking increased access to gun violence. GOP leaders, you are a lying coward. And yep, the science is not on you guys' side, but it doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying. We live in a post-truth society. The facts don't matter. All that fucking matters is tribalism, right? The liberals are evil. Whatever we have to do to beat them, it don't really matter. They're going to take our guns. Well, good. We should take your guns. Like, somebody wants to take my gun, I'm okay with it. Like I said, it's so fucking rusted, I've never fucking fired the goddamn thing. I'd probably give up my guns. As long as I have my knife with me. I love my fucking knife. Here's my little cool-ass knife. You guys remember my fucking cool knife? Boom. This is the dart, created by Doug Markida. Let me show you this if you haven't seen this before. You can't see it, but you can hear it. You put it in your pocket, and then, well, let me show you. It's got a little ring here, right? I've showed you this guy before, but it's so badass, I got to show you again. So it's got a ring in it, right? It fits in your pocket, like this thing here. Keeps it where it hangs out of your pocket. This part slides into the pocket, and then this little loop, this little, I guess, catcher thing, holds the outside of your pocket. And so this loop is sticking out of your pocket. So you put your finger into this loop, and then you pull it, and it automatically opens when you pull it out of your pocket. Let me get rid of this sarcastic thing. There we go. So here we go. Put your finger in the loop and pull it out of your pocket, and then put it in my pocket to show you. And when you do that, when you put your finger in the loop, pull it out of the pocket, it clicks and it opens automatically. And it's the perfect size. And it's got a little tanto point. It's the perfect size for stabbing. And it's right, it's like, it's quicker to pull than a gun. It's like just instant. So if somebody just comes up at you, and I've only had to pull it one time, but if somebody walks up on you and grabs you, just put your finger in the little loop and pull, and then boom, you have a instant stabbing weapon at your ready. So that's pretty cool. This cost about, I don't make any money off this, obviously. This was invented by Doug Markida, who is the #1 knife fighter in the world. He's the guy on that show, Forged in Fire. The one who says, it will kill. Anyway, he designed this, and it's about $140. It's a really expensive knife, to be honest with you, but greatest self-defense weapon I've ever seen. I've only had to pull it on one person, and they wanted no part of it. They immediately ran away. They were about to attack me. It was some black guy, and he was like yelling racial slurs at me and stuff, and he got mad at me, and he walked towards me, fixing to punch me. So I just pulled it out and said, you need to back the fuck off, dude, and he ran away. But anyway, and I've had to tell a few people, I've had to explain to a few people before that there's a penalty for punching me. And I've had to explain to them what the penalty is. But other than that, like, knives are great to keep you from getting people to attack you and shit, because nobody wants to be stabbed. That's frowned upon. But, oh yeah, and here's how Trump talks about, immigrants. You wonder why people are freaking out about immigrants, and people are, thinking they're invading our country, and they have to go kill them. This is why.
Murders, killings, murders.
This is how he talks about them. Illegal immigrants, killings, murders. Build the wall. We will. I mean, you're literally telling people that fucking immigrants are murderers, that we have to build a wall to keep out because they're invading our country. Now, I know that you're just saying hyperbole because that's your, job. That's what politicians always do. But imagine if you had a cult-like following and they literally believe what you were saying. They literally believe people were invading their country and they were going to destroy it. Wouldn't they act? Yes, they would, and they are, and you are helping them murder fucking people. But he doesn't care, and his fans don't care because you're evil. You're all fucking motherfucking evil. That's all I gotta say. And, Sean Hannity out here telling everybody that we need to fucking have a police state to protect us now. Holy shit, folks. First you got Tucker Carlson telling people that white supremacy is a hoax, and now you got fucking Sean Hannity calling for a police state.
I don't think it's because I thought of it. But look, let's stop school shootings. We'll start there. Let's stop mall shootings. We'll start there. I'd like to see the perimeter of every school in America surrounded, secured by retired police, which you are, retired Secret Service, which you are, military. And I want guys to donate 15 hours. I think we could cover every school, every hour, every day, add a metal detector, and I think we're going to have safer schools. Have one armed guard on every floor of every school, all over every mall, the perimeter and inside every hall of every mall. Now, that gives us an instant response opportunity that we normally wouldn't have. I don't think it's because I thought of it.
I mean, can you imagine a more nightmare scenario than this? Fucking retired asshole cops everywhere you go, on every floor of every school, surrounding you at all time. What could possibly go wrong? Like, I'm almost more scared of them than I am of the shooters a little bit. I mean, having a bunch of fucking asshole cops around all the time is not going to help, How many of them are going to end up beating up and attacking students? Because I got to show you I'm a man. You're disrespecting me, kids. It's just going to be like, it's literally like this is a police state. This is the kind of thing that Alex Jones used to warn against, right? But the funny thing is now that people like Sean Hannity on the #1 news organizations are literally calling for the exact thing Alex Jones warned about for 20 years. Alex Jones ain't going to say shit about it. Mum's the fucking word because he's a part of it now. It's really fucking crazy how things turned out, isn't it? But not surprising. Everybody always goes to where the fucking money is. And not everybody. I don't, but maybe I should, folks. I don't know. Maybe if this podcast fails, maybe I'll just say fuck it and sell out. Maybe I'll just start my career as an anti-SJW conservative pundit and do the Tim Pool thing. Man, I have a feeling Tim Pool watched me and he was like, well, fuck, if Dusty's not going to do, the anti-SJW thing, I'll do it. Because he started wearing the beanie and I know he probably started, I didn't know it's 10 years, but I would not be surprised at all. Because he does seem like he just kind of copied a little bit, but did the anti-SJW thing instead of the opposite direction I went. Definitely the way to go if you want to make money. I'm just kidding when I say that I'm going to do that. I'm obviously not going to do that, folks. I can't do that. I wish I could, but I can't. And I don't know if you guys have heard about what happened to Quillette magazine. You know what Quillette is? Quillette is basically the mouthpiece for the intellectual dark web. It's this alt-right adjacent right-wing rag who just... It's basically like the respected online newspaper of the anti-SJWs, I guess I would call it. But it's not really respected, obviously, because anything that's going to be associated with conservatives and anti-SJWs is going to be bullshit in the end, obviously. So anyway, they got trolled into posting an article by this guy who claimed that he was a member of the DSA, which is the Democratic Socialist of America. I guess it's the main socialist group in America. And they wanted so bad to believe this that without any fact-checking and without him having to prove any of this whatsoever, they just ran this piece. And not only that did they do that, but they actually made up their own stuff that they put in the article that he didn't even say. And they also sent him messages and stuff that encouraged him to rewrite it in certain ways that were misleading, to say things that they wanted him to say. So basically, the entire point of the article was, he's like, I was a member of the Democratic Socialist Association of America or whatever, and it's just a bunch of SJWs. Nobody wants to hear anything that's common sense. They're just about virtue signaling and progressive issues, and they've just gone fucking out of their mind. It's exactly what you would expect the Democratic Socialists of America to be, just a bunch of fucking stupid SJWs. The whole thing was like, and if you read it, the whole article is just hilarious because he sets himself up as an everyman. I don't drink Starbucks coffee, I just drink the cheap shit. Folgers is fine with me. I'm an everyman. I'm not a hipster, I'm like a construction worker. So they pan him as an all-American everyman so that the readers, the right-wing readers who love Quillette, can associate with him and say, yeah, see, this guy's a fucking socialist, and he's just explaining everything we already believed. He's backing up all our preconceived notions, so this must be true. But it turns out, no, if it wasn't true, he was just trolling them because he wanted to make a fool out of Quillette magazine, and he did. He made an absolute fucking fool out of them, and they had to retract it. But they're clearly taking a lot of shit, exactly as they fucking should for this. People are dunking on them all over the place for it, like Cody Johnston. Cody Johnston is from some other news. Let's see. There you go. If you haven't checked out some other news, definitely recommend it. But Cody says, not only did Quillette publish a fabricated story without fact-checking anything or verifying the identity of the author, editors of the website added their own lies to the piece. Read this. And I did read it, and they did. They added their own lies. They beefed up the story to make the SJWs look as horrible as possible. They lied. It's a lying organization full of lying liars. That's exactly what the fuck it is. And they got caught this one time, even though so much of what they published is just complete and utter fucking bullshit, obviously. And this one from, what is this? Diogenesis Lamp? Oh, God. You know you're in trouble when fucking David Duke is outright supporting you and backing you up. And he's like, Tucker is right. White supremacy is a Zion media conspiracy, which means Jews. The term itself is a lie. Millions of white activists are not supremacists. Liar. We seek not to oppress or destroy any race. Liar. Human rights for all, even for white people. Stop anti-white racism. It's ridiculous. You guys want to set up a separate ethno-state, right? You want to live apart from other races because you don't believe we can live together. And whether you say or not that that's supremacy or not, it is. The reason you believe that is because you believe they're inferior and we can't live together. Because if we were all the same, if we were all one, why couldn't we just live together, right? Doesn't make any sense. And here's the thing. I'm living proof you're all full of shit. I literally live in an all-black neighborhood. Other than my girlfriend, I'm the only white motherfucker around here, and it's fine. Zero problems. It's the best place I ever fucking lived. They're just the same. Race is just a social construct. It's meaningless, dudes. What the fuck? It has no bearing on anything other than our tribalism. And, I already read that. Apparently these, I guess it was Mitch McConnell fanboys. They were caught taking a picture with their hand wrapped around, let me go back, AOC's neck. And I guess Kristen, whatever her name is, the one that was on Third Rock from the Sun. She's on a show called Mom now. Anyway, she's like, as a woman, this scares the shit out of me. It should scare the shit out of everybody. And they have her hand around her throat. And yeah, look how cool we are, choking AOC. Team Mitch, choke the bitch. God damn it. Like, don't you guys understand why this is a problem, right? Don't you understand why simulating violence against a political opponent you don't like might be seen poorly by people in the public? Not really that hard to understand. Anyway, I guess Mitch McConnell released a statement, and he did not say boys we boys, but basically that was the gist of what he meant. And so AOSC said, boys will be boys. Is that also the reason why you've chosen to block the Violence Against Women Act, too? It prevents dating partners with records of abuse, plus stalking women. Also an early warning sign for many mass shooters from attending a gun. Good question, Mitch! But we all know they think that these kind of legislations are anti-male. Oh my God, you're trying to help women not be raped or assaulted? You hate men! No, it doesn't really have anything to do with that. If anything, it's you guys hate women. That's the problem. And I guess, let's see. Campfire. Ooh, I'm nice and toasty in that one. I like that one. I guess I'll read the chats. I hadn't read the chats in a bit. What you guys going to see in the chat? Lizard Brain. Yep. Dusty is in his feelings. Am I? This is the best show, though. Well, I know, but it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter if you have the best show. It doesn't matter if you're telling the truth. None of that matters in this society. That's what you people understand. Trump is president. Fucking Tim Pool is a millionaire. Steven Crowder makes millions a year. Fucking Jordan Peterson makes 18. Like, none of this shit matters. It doesn't matter who's telling the truth. It doesn't matter who's doing a good show. None of that fucking shit matters anymore. It's not even about that. It's frustrating, but it's true. Anyway. Boys, murder them, ALC. All right, let's see if there's any super chats. I will make my money from SC's back with a milkshake. Who's SC? I don't know, but thank you for that. Amy Morrison, $2. Thank you, Amy. Castric Defiance. Dusty, did you see the Surf's video in El Paso and David Packman's video about why can't conservative nationalists just assimilate? Also, cool knife. Nope, I didn't see that, but I will check into that. Thank you for that. And more super chats, please, if you want. If not, it's all good. What you gonna do, right? I guess I just need to start making short videos again and not put so much focus on this show anymore. It sucks because I like doing it, but what you gonna do? All right, next up. I guess we're going to skip over that. And speaking of ALC, here's Sargon calling ALC Hitler. Remember when conservatives always like to say, everybody liberals don't like is Hitler. You guys call everybody Hitler and racist. The word racist doesn't even mean anything anymore because you call everybody that. Well, here's fucking Sargon called ALC of all people. Like, how in the world could ALC be anything? Like, if you had to pick a person who was further from fucking Hitler, ALC is like one of the first things that come to mind. But no, not if you're Sargon for some reason.
If I were a journalist and or worked in news, this is what I'd do right now. Who gives a fuck what you would do? Who cares what you would do? You are a fucking rabid propagandist who has a rhetorical style similar to Hitler at this point. If I were a journalist and or...
Got a rhetorical style similar to Hitler at this point. No, I don't understand. Literally has nothing to do with Hitler, but everybody we don't like is Hitler. Fucking Sargon. Sargon, probably a millionaire too. Sargon raking it fucking in. Let's look at my Social Blade. Let's see how the show's doing on Social Blade. Social Blade. Let's see how it's going for old Dusty here. Have not checked this in a while. Not good. Not amazing. Hey, I had one day where I didn't gain or lose anything. That's pretty cool. But for the most part, dead. My fucking channel's dead, dude. Oh well. What you gonna do? Anyway, what you guys gotta say in the chat? Sargon can't read, change my mind. I know, right? Typical. Have you tried cutting up segments of your stream? Whatever. I went to 336. I guess that's not horrible. Anyway, I'll keep going. I don't know. This show's so depressing to me, folks. Maybe the show's just depressing. Maybe I should just show cat videos all day. It even depresses me. All this stuff's depressing as fuck to me. Ben Shapiro. Shit on Ben Shapiro again. I'm tired of Ben Shapiro. Let's skip Ben Shapiro. Fuck Ben Shapiro. Fucking Stefan Mulenuts is going nuts lately. I guess he's decided just to step into this whole fucking I'm a white nationalist, white supremacist thing. Like, everybody's going to call me that. I'm getting a lot of support from that. Like, I'm getting more popular because, you know, the shitheads know where to find me. So he's just like... Now, Rosa Arquette said this, and I think this is a stupid statement. I'm sorry I was born white and privileged. It disgusts me, and I feel so much shame. Like, I guess I understand what she's saying. As long as she's not saying I'm ashamed that I'm white. You know, because I'm not sorry that I was born white. I'm sorry that the generations that came before me and the generations that live in now created a system that specifically created society built around white people that is not amazing at a lot of times for other minorities and stuff. Although that might have had something to do with me, but very little to do with me because I wasn't born when most of it happened. But I do recognize it, and I do recognize my place in it, and I do try to change it because, you know, I want the world to be more equal for everybody. But I don't really feel shame because I didn't do it. If you're actively working to make it better and you recognize the problem, there's no reason for you to be ashamed. Now, I understand that it should disgust you. The system should disgust you. I mean, it disgusts me. So I understand that. And I guess I can understand feeling shame for the system, but shame to me seems like something you feel towards yourself because of it. And that's what you're saying. I feel so much shame. I understand if you're saying I'm ashamed of the system, but I don't understand why you would be ashamed unless you had something to do with it. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. Stefan Mulenuts, please don't be Jewish. Please don't be Jewish. Please don't be Jewish. Dang. Like, holy shit, the dude's just outright with it now. Not even fucking hiding. Of course, he's not been hiding it for a long time, but now he's just every day continuously with the white nationalism, with the white supremacy. Here he is again. If white nationalists sounds more dangerous to you than communists, you've been brainwashed. It does. I've talked to communists and I've talked to white nationalists in the modern day, and the communists are way fucking cooler. There's no goddamn doubt about it. Like, I've seen the Antifa events, and other than them punching Andy No-Go, which I thought was stupid as fuck on their part, the whole thing was like a fucking party, man. They were like playing EDM in there, dancing their ass off. Those were my people. And then when I watch a fucking white supremacist rally, they're like, Jews will not replace us, and run over people with cars and shit. So yeah, white nationalist sounds a bit more dangerous to me than a bunch of kids dancing to EDM music and occasionally punching some dude, right? Just ain't even fucking close. But, and classical liberal says, he's right. I'm tired of these double standards. Like, women are allowed to wear heels to the... All right, let me read you his tweet first before I even show you the dunking, because, oh my God, Stefan. So strange. Do you know that female lipstick simulates sexual arousal? I mean, it can. There are black lipsticks. There's lots of different types of lipsticks. And I do believe that... I'm not sure if the Egyptians started wearing makeup, but I know Egyptians were one of the first people to wear makeup. I mean, they were wearing makeup to simulate gods. They had, like, all this really crazy eyeliner on. I'm pretty sure it wasn't to simulate sexual arousal, because I don't think, like, when you get sexually aroused, your fucking top of your eyelids get painted bright shades of blue and shit. So, I know he's getting his talking points from Jordan Peterson, and I don't doubt that some red lipsticks are worn perhaps because they simulate in some small way sexual arousal. But also, I think it's just, you know, red is an attractive color on lips, and probably red also probably makes you look youthful. There's a lot of reasons, you know. But anyway, can you imagine a man showing up for a business meeting with a giant artificial boner straining at his pants? Like, this is fucking the same thing. Like, a woman wearing lipstick is the same as a guy wearing a dildo in his pants to simulate a big boner. I mean, it's just, it's so stupid. Like, it's hard to take life seriously when the people who are considered intellectual thinkers in our society, this guy is. Like, this guy, go look. Go look at how many subscribers he gets every day. Go look at how many subscribers he has now and how many, views he's getting. This is one of the influences on our society. But it's just so unbelievably stupid. How can this be real? Yet lipstick is perfectly acceptable in the business world. Like, it has nothing to do with each other. And, of course, classical liberal says, he's right. I'm tired of these double standards. Like, women are allowed to wear heels to the meeting. But if I start jacking off in the meeting, suddenly that's inappropriate. Logic has been banned from the workplace because of feminism. That's right. Fucking feminism destroying everything. You can no longer just walk up and jizz on women for wearing high heels and lipstick. God damn it. Man fucking haters. That's all it's about. All the man haters. And, this is a kind of strange post. Here's David Duke again. What better way to appeal to white people than promising them a fuckable daughter? I know that's exactly what he's doing here. Don't let our beautiful and unique people die out. They're no more noble cause than true nationalism. And then he posts this. I'm this pretty because both my parents are white. Just so funny, yeah. Make sure you have more white kids so we can have fuckable girls. And she's got a nice booty, but, you know, there are a lot of really pretty girls who are not completely white. There are a lot of mixed girls who are hot, a lot of black girls who are hot. I'm a fan of all of them, man. I like white girls too. Like them all. But variety is the spice of life. Definitely don't have to be white to be hot. You just have to be racist to think somebody has to be white to be hot. Which explains a lot, don't it? And, Tommy Lauren. I want to talk Tommy Lauren. Let's see. I think we're done talking about all the past low shit. But this one's kind of funny. Apparently, Michael Moore made a joke. An obvious fucking joke. A joke that anybody with a goddamn brain inside of their fucking head should have seen a million miles away. Basically, apparently, there is this gym. I don't even know if it's really gym. Whatever it is. It's called Soul Cycle. And I guess it's a place you go do bicycling and stuff or whatever. But anyway, Michael, I guess the founder of Soul Cycle decided to have a Trump campaign event where he's raising money for Trump. And so Michael Moore made an obvious joke. I'm canceling my membership at Soul Cycle over this. Like, we know Michael Moore ain't got a fucking membership at Soul Cycle. For one, it's fucking Michael Moore. Dude's totally out of shape. Obviously, he's not a fucking member of a gym. And secondly, apparently Soul Cycle doesn't even offer gym memberships. Apparently, they offer classes, and you buy like passes to attend however many classes you want to attend. There's no yearly membership. There's no monthly membership. It's just buy the class. So obvious fucking joke. But here's Paul Joseph Watson, who obviously has no sense of humor in his whole fucking body. Michael Moore says he has canceled his gym membership with Soul Cycle because its billionaire owner plans to host fundraiser for President Trump. Yes, really, Michael Moore? Gym membership? And he got 24,000 likes for this. 24,000 likes for taking a joke seriously and making fun of a guy for making a joke, right? It just doesn't matter, folks. The truth doesn't matter. Paul Joseph Watson, millionaire, multimillionaire. By lying and just, spinning, being dishonest, claiming jokes that are obvious jokes are real. And that's what the society rewards, Sucks. Anyway. Next up, apparently Lauren Chen decided to go to bat for Soph. Remember Soph? Soph is the incredibly, ridiculously annoying little kid who just... It's just so stupid. Just every fucking thing she can think of to be edgy, which is like any kid on Earth. It's nothing special. It's like literally any bratty, annoying kid on Earth that says the N-word 30 times just to get a reaction. N-word, N-word. Let's kill all Muslims. N-word, N-word. It's just like, here's some of her posts. This is her. She is Lieutenant Gaisler. That is what she goes by. Sometimes she goes by Butt Nugget. I'm poop. I'm a gay slur. I mean, just, it's literally as low as you can possibly get. This is the kind of jokes that I used to tell when I was like 8 to be edgy, You're such a gay slur. You're such, kill all Muslims. Fuck all Muslims. Fuck them all. I wish they talk about when we dropped them. The Middle East is ready. I fucking hate those sin and words with all my might. Fucking pedophiles and child rapists. I wish there would be a Hitler for Muslims. Gas them. This will always be relevant. Just, Also, everyone make sure you have a knife or a gun on you at all times. Mass genocide of Muslims. Please kill Muslims. So, apparently, is it? Lauren Chin decided to go to bat for Soph, and that's not it. What the fuck is it? So everything's out of fucking order because, oh, I guess I can just show it here on this one. Lauren Chin decided to go to bat and make a video about Soph being banned for YouTube, and obviously decided to leave out all the reasons she was actually banned. I mean, Soph, I guess, made a joke, quote-unquote, whatever, about going to the YouTube headquarters and murdering the president of YouTube and shit. Like, she got booted for violating the fucking rules, being a racist, just bottom-of-the-barrel piece of shit. But of course, Lauren Chorthen's like, oh, they hate fucking free speech and the goddamn liberals. It's just, but anyway, she got dunked on pretty heavily, which is good. Let me click on the main one and show you. Got 1.1k likes, which is not that great. And she said red-pilled. Soph's everyone's favorite red-pilled 14-year-old. I guess she meant red-pilled. I don't think red-pilled is actually a phrase. Has been banned from YouTube and Patreon. Left-wing outlets have accused her of being brainwashed and exploited. But are they just scared of what she has to say? No. Why would we be scared of what she has to say? I mean, we've seen what she has to say. It's just a little kid being edgy. It's literally the same thing every fucking dumbass little kid in the world does. Why are you guys acting like this is some kind of genius? I said the N-word, the F-word 30 times. Oh my God, she's a comedic genius. That's literally what Dave Rubin said. Dave Rubin said she's more creative and funnier than anything that's on television right now. Like, what in the fuck? No, she's not. This is every goddamn annoying kid in the world. But anyway, she got dunked on. She can move her business elsewhere in the free marketplace of ideas. Quit playing the victim card. I know. Fucking snowflakes. And, Vadim is showing some of the stuff she posted. Yeah, I already showed you guys that, but and this person supporting her. Badge of honor for a 14-year-old. Yeah, right. Getting banned for being a edgy dickhead is not really a badge of honor. If it's so, I got plenty of those because I definitely got banned a lot of times for being an edgy dickhead on Facebook. That's for sure. Lauren, left-wingers are triggered of Hitler Youth. I know, right? We're so scared of racists. No, we're just calling out their fucking racists. It's not cool. We're just calling out edgy shitheads. It's not fucking cool. It's been done to death. It's old. It's tired. It's boring. Like, fuck already, dudes. This is all the right has to offer, though, folks. They don't have anything intelligent to afford society with. So all they can try to do is they can try to be edgy assholes and upset people and then play the victim once people are upset. It's the same thing every fucking one of them does, and it works. It works so well. It's just, god damn it, it's so fucking frustrating. And, speaking of frustrating, oh, God. All right, let's see how much of this one we can get through before we shoot ourselves in the head.
Time magazine ran a cover story asking, "Is God dead?" The cover reflected the fact that many people had accepted the cultural narrative that God is obsolete, that as science progresses, there's less need for a God to explain the universe. It turns out, though, that the rumors of God's death were premature. In fact, perhaps the best arguments for his existence come from, of all places, science itself. Here's the story. The same year Time featured its now famous headline, the astronomer Carl Sagan announced that there were two necessary criteria for a planet to support life: the right kind of star and a planet the right distance from that star. Given the roughly octillion planets in the universe, that's one followed by 24 zeros, there should have been about septillion planets, that's one followed by 21 zeros, capable of supporting life. With such spectacular odds, scientists were optimistic that the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, known by its initials SETI, an ambitious project launched in the 1960s, was sure to turn up something soon. With a vast radio telescopic network, scientists listened for signals that resembled coded intelligence. But as the years passed, the silence from the universe was deafening. As of 2014, researchers have discovered precisely bubkis, nada, zilch, which is to say zero followed by an infinite number of zeros. What happened? As our knowledge of the universe increased, it became clear that there were, in fact, far more factors necessary for life, let alone intelligent life, than Sagan supposed. His two parameters grew to 10, then 20, and then 50, which meant that the number of potentially life-supporting planets decreased accordingly. The number dropped to a few thousand planets.
All right, basically you get his point. Said he didn't find any fucking extraterrestrials, which mean God only made life on this one planet. But of course, there's a way better explanation. First of all, just because they say all these planets supposedly could support life doesn't mean they support intelligent life, you know. Life would have to evolve to a stage without being wiped out where it could, you know, be sentient and communicate. And secondly, what this probably proves is that much like humanity, species that become self-aware and become evolved end up wiping themselves out, which is probably what's going to happen with us. We're probably going to extinct as a species, just like almost 99.99% of the species on this planet have done before. So doesn't that explain it a lot better? Like, there could be life on other planets, but they could be like, you know, giraffes and shit. They ain't gonna fucking be sending us no satellite messages. And the civilizations that did reach the level of technology that they could communicate with us probably just nuke themselves to death. Pretty easy to understand. Doesn't take any God whatsoever. It's just stupid. But that's how PragerU brainwashes you, you know. Sean Jan just put out a really good video about how PragerU brainwashes people about the whole Trump never said there were good people on both sides, and then PragerU got really pissed off about it, I guess. Here it is. Here's this video that he made. A good video if you guys want to check it out. It's called How PragerU Lies to You about Charlottesville. Enjoyed that. And so PragerU ain't taking it very well, right? This is Dennis Prager.
Steve Cortez.
And he doesn't mention Sean Jen by name, but he basically just said, he made a video about me saying I was lying. It doesn't even defend himself. It's weird.
Figment of the press's imagination. And then there's this truly, I don't know what adjective to use. Moronic, dishonest, stupid, illogical notion that Steve Cortez in the Prager University video this week about the Charlottesville lie lied. We lied. He keeps saying this anonymous figure.
You did.
Who has a skull and bones on his screen.
Sean Jan, check it out.
I always picture this guy living with his mother's basement.
Of course you do. Stereotype.
And saying we lied, that the media said.
All right, defend yourself. Go through his video and explain why he's not telling the truth about what he said about you. You can't and you won't, because he nailed you. He fucking nailed you, lying sluts. And this is the guy I was talking about earlier. The guy who got deported back to Iraq, even though he was an American citizen. He was living in, I don't know if he's a citizen, but he was living in America legally. So does that mean he's a citizen? I'm not really sure. But anyway, been living in Iraq ever since, not in Iraq, been living in America ever since he was like a kid, right? Did not know anybody in Iraq, had no family in Iraq, did not know the language, did not know the culture, did not know anything about it. But apparently, I guess he committed some crimes. He like did some burglaries and shit. And so the United States decided to deport him over to Iraq, a place he's never been, man. They can just fucking deport you to places you've never been. So he was over there living on the streets in Iraq, obviously not knowing anybody, had no family, had no money, didn't know what the fuck was going on, and he died. So, look, I'm obviously not a fan of this guy because of all the crimes he committed and shit, but at the same time, it's scary to think that the United States government could fucking deport you to a country you've never fucking been before, and then you have to live on the streets and fucking die in a third world country. Not amazing. That's pretty fucking scary. As is so much about Trump's... Oh, God damn it. Fucking shut that shit in. So much about the Trump administration. It's so frightening. So many bookmarks. We're on 48 today. 48B. Boom. And we're 90 minutes into the show. We gotta pick just the best of the best to move this along. All right. Now, what do you guys think about this? Is this weird or not? Now, before I show you this, I want to say that I support women breastfeeding in public, okay? It's beautiful. It's natural. You're just feeding your baby. I have absolutely no problem with it whatsoever. But then there's this, and I'm like, I don't know if I've just seen too many pornos about prison, or that kid is standing on his own and looks way too old, or so many things about this, I just have questions and not really sure how appropriate. Maybe I'm just overreacted. Maybe this is completely beautiful and natural and normal. And the fact that she is smiling at the camera while this kid sucks her boob through a fence is normal and not a problem at all. So what do you guys think? Give me your opinions on what is happening in this picture. Stop. It's so discouraging. I know everything is fucking discouraging. That's probably why more people are not watching the show. It's probably too sad. Or maybe I just suck. I don't know what it is. Sorry, Gon, can't read. Changed my mind. Okay, that's too funny. What the fuck? Yeah, not right. It's because Dusty loves titties. I do love me some titties. That is true. Looks fine to me. All right, maybe this is fine. I don't know. Just my opinion. A little bit off on that one, but I won't judge you. And did you guys hear about these scientists? This is a true story. The first part of this is a true story, by the way. Scientists recovered yeast from a 45-year-old Egyptian pot, and they brought it back to life or whatever, and they baked bread with it. That's pretty fucking cool. So I'm like, just read about how scientists recovered yeast from a 45-year-old Egyptian pot and baked sourdough bread with it. That was 200 years before the flood happened. So they're literally eating the same bread as the people who were so evil God had to murder them all. Science is amazing, isn't it though? Thank Jesus for all this fucking science. So cool, so cool. Also, I went and had an Impossible Whopper yesterday. I don't know if you guys heard about that. Burger King is selling their Impossible Whoppers at all the Burger Kings nationwide now. I never thought they'd bring it to Mississippi. I thought this would be the last place, but I went over and had, I bought 2 yesterday. I went over and bought 2 again today, and she said, I went and I was flirting up the whole staff in there, right? And they said that they've been selling a ton of them, so they're going to keep carrying them, so I'm glad to hear that. As a vegetarian, it's like hard to find options around here. I'm too lazy to cook, so I like to eat out all the time, and it seems like I eat fucking baked potatoes from Wendy's and bean burritos from Taco Bell every goddamn day. And so at least I have another option. It's really fucking good. I hate to be a shill for Burger King, but also at the same time, it tastes very much like meat, so it's not bad. If you like decide to stop eating meat, you have an option, and it's better for the environment and animals and everything. I'm not your dad, but might want to think about it. And this Jason Kessler guy, I'm not real familiar with him, but apparently he was back on Twitter, and he wants everybody to know that he's not a white nationalist at all. He's not a white nationalist. And I'm like, all right, cool. He's not a white nationalist. And then I started listening to him, and I'm like, I think you might be a white nationalist, dude. I think you might just not know what that means. So let's listen.
Somebody just leave a comment talking about the manifesto of this El Paso guy and saying that he has some points. So I think it's important to address this, okay? I've read the manifestos. I've read the El Paso, and I read the Brenton Tarrant. And I'm not gonna bullshit you guys. Some of the political points that they're making are absolutely legitimate concerns that a lot of people have about losing their countries. And that is what is going on that I think the elites and the societal planners and the media are so concerned about. Is, of course, if you're going to take a country away from an entire group of people, there's going to be some blowback to that. However, what these people are doing, just specifically focusing on the violence, is the wrong thing. It's not their ideas are bad, necessarily. Some of their ideas are bad, but not all of them. Some of their ideas are shared by large sections of the population.
Look, folks, the only problem here is the violence. These guys are dead on when they're saying these immigrants are coming over and taking over our fucking country and they're going to destroy it forever. Well, if you really do believe that, then why is violence not the solution? If you really believe that an evil horde of invaders is coming over and they're destroying your God-given country, one of the greatest things on earth, and they're going to make the world worse for the rest of fucking history, why wouldn't you become violent? Don't you have an obligation to become violent if you actually believe that? It's the fucking ideology that leads to violence, you fucking dipshit. This is not true, goddammit. These people are just like you. They're doing exactly what you would do. They're just trying to make a better life for themselves and their fucking families, dude. You fucking piece of shit. You're just racist. The only reason you think that they're a problem whatsoever is because of the color of their skin. Let's be honest, folks. Let's be totally fucking honest. If goddamn Canadians were coming in droves in our country from Canada, do you think anybody would have much of a problem with it? Fuck no, they wouldn't. Absolutely not. They would not be talking about a horde of invaders or any of this shit. So, you're at Sure White Nationalist, dude. You can talk out about the violence all you want to, but it's clear you're only talking about the violence because you know that the violence is bad optics and makes you look bad. But your ideology is what's directly leading to this violence, and so that is what we're combating. And apparently, in Sam Harris's latest podcast, he said that dog whistles aren't really a thing because racists are always open about their views. There's nothing racist about telling the squad to go back where they came from, and it's not clear if the Christchurch shooter was motivated by racism. Oh, Sam, you ignorant slut. So, let me read you something, Sam. Here's one of Nixon's aides. The Nixon camp. This is what he said, right? This is former Nixon domestic policy chief John Erickman. Is that how you pronounce it? This is back in the 60s. This is just one small example, right? The Nixon campaign in 1968 and the Nixon White House after that had two enemies, the anti-war left and black people. Former Nixon domestic policy chief John Erickman told Harper's writer Dan Baum for the April cover story published Tuesday. You understand what I'm saying? We knew we couldn't make it illegal to be either against war or black. But by getting the public to associate the hippies with marijuana and blacks with heroin, and then criminalizing both heavily, we could disrupt those communities. We could arrest their leaders, raid their homes, break up their meetings, and vilify them night after night on the evening news. Did we know we were lying about the drugs? Of course we did. So this is just one example of how they're dog whistling to people. Anyway, he wanted to say some other things, but I don't see it here. But there's plenty of fucking examples of dog whistling and goddamn Sam Harris, dude. Oh, God, what the fuck? Like, I live in Mississippi, right? I have lived around racist people all my life. I know how they talk when we're in private around a bunch of other white people. And I know how they talk and they act when we're around mixed company. And it's totally fucking different. The words they use and the thing they say are totally fucking different. So to say, everybody's just outright racist if they're racist, and if they're not, they're not. And it's so stupid. Like, it just seems to me like Sam doesn't know many black people or hang out with black people, or I don't get how his mind can work like this. Maybe he's just surrounding himself with rich, arrogant assholes so much that he's just lost track of what it's like to be a normal human being. But it's just really sad to see because I used to really love the dude. Wrong direction, Sam. Turn that shit around. And here's some more depressing shit. Apparently they shut 8chan down for a little bit after the latest, I guess it was the latest mass shooter. The mass shooter right before the latest mass shooter went on 8chan and wrote a racist screed and helped spread violence and terrorism. So they took them down for a little while, but they're back. Now 8chan can't be censored. Chan trolls and Nazis can use that maximum freedom to post what they always wanted to. Checks notes, child porn, and yep. As predicted in our statement to BuzzFeed, 8chan is indeed online. It's on ZeroNet, a decentralized and open source peer-to-peer version of the internet. It literally cannot be censored now by anyone at all. Not admins, not government, no one. And happy now, media elites, and let's see what kind of stuff you're hosting on there. Child porn! CP, yep. Congratulations, 8chan. You should be so proud of yourself. You did it. Now nobody can ever ban your child porn. Like, they take donations and they make millions. People support the shit out of these people. Right-wing chuds support the fucking shit out of these people. They spread child porn. That's the society we live in, folks. Ooh, I'm gonna have to take breaks from the internet. I have to take, like, breaks. The more I do the show, the more breaks I have to take from the internet. Because, like, if I get plugged into this shit all day long and I'm just sitting here reading this shit all day long and seeing how much they're fucking rewarded for spreading child porn, like, they're all just... There's no justice in the world. It's not a just world. That's an illusion. And the more you think about that, it's hard not to be depressed by that thought. And speaking of which, Here's Da Baby, somebody I've never heard of before, flexing his $4,000 outfit and over $100,000 worth of jewels. God damn it, this guy's paid $104,000 to look this fucking stupid. I look this stupid every fucking day for free, man. Imagine what a dipshit you had to be to pay a ton of money to look this goddamn dumb. And I mean, folks, stop being conned by buying shiny rocks and metal. What in the fuck is wrong with you? Diamonds are not even rare. You can't even tell the difference between manufactured diamonds and real diamonds anymore. They artificially inflate the price of diamonds by stockpiling diamonds and holding a bunch of them back to make it look like they're rarer than they are, but they're not. You can easily create them with science, and they're fucking the same exact goddamn thing. It's just, you're so fucking stupid. Imagine all the people you could help with this money. Imagine you fucking, I don't want to insult them too much because people think I'm being racist, and it's nothing to do with racism. But imagine if you fucking made schools for underprivileged kids or some shit, right? Imagine if you took that money and you, like, invested it in the community centers or something. Imagine the good you could do with it. And a lot of these rappers have done amazing fucking things with their money. And then you have dipshits like this, and the people that enable him by acting like this is cool, and this is somehow something you want to try to be like. But the good news is, like, most people shit on him for it. Like, you look at this thing, and people are not into this anymore. All this money, and he dresses like shit. Yeah, well, that's everybody saying the same thing. He looks like a fucking clown. You're an idiot. So he looks like, does look kind of like this. It's the same outfit, same vibe. So, yeah, you're an idiot. What you gonna do? At least you're a rich idiot, I guess. Life is definitely rewarding you for whatever you're doing. So, keep it up. I don't know. And God, some of these people, it's just so stupid, folks. Like, so they're talking about the goddamn shooter who killed his sister and her boyfriend, right? And this Kathy Young woman, she's got a blue check mark and everything. Apparently she is a Russian Jewish American, pro-freedom, reason, nuance, civility, exceptions may apply, others. And she's like, what indicates that he wanted to kill his sister? He killed his sister! The fact that he fucking did it? Maybe that is what indicated that he wanted to do it. I just, like, what in the world? He spoke to a female friend saying that his violent fantasies scared him. That doesn't sound like someone who had hideous beliefs about women. He literally murdered his head out. Like, all right, anyway, I just don't even know how to respond to this shit anymore, folks. It's just like, these people live in a world that is devoid of any kind of logic or reason, so how can you respond to them with logic or reason? You just really fucking can't. Let's see what this is. All right, I guess I'll show you this one real quick. Yeah, play, bitch. I ain't going to tell you again. Oh, uncover. I clicked the right thing. All right. So apparently this police was called to do a wellness check on this property. So he goes out and he climbs the fence, I guess. I don't know who he's checking on or whatnot. And he is trespassing, I guess. Technically, he's trespassing because, you know, he's a cop. He's not supposed to be there. So the owner comes home, and the owner starts whacking his car, the police car, with like a stick and stuff, and like busting his windows off and stuff because he's trespassing, I guess. And then the owner starts firing a gun at the police officer. I'll show you.
No! No! No!
Yeah, he's like, no, it's the cop. Yelling, no, and running for his life. He's like, don't do that. Don't fucking shoot at me. And the guy's chasing him with a gun.
No, no, no.
Gonna run over there and shoot at him. Please don't do this. And so, yeah, ooh, got shot back, didn't you? Yeah, don't fucking shoot at cops. That ain't cool. But here's the crazy part about this whole video. All right, number one, I read this guy didn't get arrested because the cop was trespassing, and then I'm reading the fucking comments on this, and I guess it's on some kind of a Cop Block 2.0 is a group that hates cops, and I'm reading all the comments on it, and all the comments were like, yeah, the cop got what he deserved. He shouldn't have been trespassing. I'm like, what? Now, I'm not a huge fan of cops and whatnot, and, you know, I don't think cops should trespass. You gotta have a warrant for you going on properties and shit, but you can't fucking shoot at cops and whatnot, can you? Especially when they're going out there doing a welfare check and whatnot. That seems like some crazy ass shit, but yeah, man. Anyway, the fact that so many people are on the guy's side against the cops to me is kind of nuts. But, you know, cops is hated, that's for sure. Can't argue with that. And, let's see. I got another 10 minutes. I don't know if you guys saw this video that went viral or not, but this woman is pissed off because this black dude, he parked in a handicap spot.
So why do you park in a handicap spot? No, why do you do it? I have 4 heart blockages, I have fibromyalgia, sarcoidosis, and I need to park in a handicap spot. Why are you breaking the law? I hope they come. I'm going to stop you from going until they come. No. No. You don't park in a handicap spot. You don't do that to people. No, you know what? You don't do that. You don't do that. Get away from my car, man. You know what? You don't do that. You don't do that. Never did you do that. Keep parking in a handicap spot.
This chick is serious. Do not park in a handicap spot around this woman.
Oh, you ran over my foot.
No, he didn't. He didn't run over your foot? What are you talking about? But yeah, she ain't having that shit. She is the handicap parking spot police. She gonna let you have an earful. So anyway, what you guys think about that? Hadn't checked the chat in a while. Loud words. Well, she's right. Yeah, I mean, she's right. He definitely should not hang out in the handicap spot. A valuable lesson has been learned. I love you, Dusty, but ACAB. All right, but I know all cops are bastards, but does that mean you can shoot them for coming on your property to do a welfare check? Like, I don't know. Like, if somebody's not coming on my property and trying to hurt me, I'm not going to shoot them. I don't care what I think about them, right? Like, even my worst I can't think of who my worst fucking enemy is because I don't really have any enemies. Like, I don't really hate anybody. Who do I dislike a lot? I can't really think. Like, even say David Duke. All right, David Duke, who I can't fucking stand. I think he's one of the scummiest people on earth. But if he, like, walked in my front door right now and he was like, hey, I got a call to do a welfare check on somebody here, you know, and I'm not intending you any harm or whatnot, I wouldn't shoot him. I'd be like, dude, get the fuck off my property, David Duke. Go suck a dick. I don't like you. But, like, so I don't get it. I don't think cops should be shot like that. That's just my opinion. But, I know I'm crazy. Shoot the pig. No, don't shoot the people. Don't be like that. Violence isn't the fucking answer, dudes. I'm just not a violent person. Maybe you should throw a milkshake at the cop. No, that's probably a bad idea. He'd probably shoot you for that. Meanwhile, the cop parked in the handicap spot. All right, if the cop parks in the handicap spot, maybe you can shoot him. Other than that, no, I'm just kidding, obviously. All right, I don't like all this violent talk in the chat. I hope you guys are just kidding, because I do not respect violence like that. I do not think you should kill people who are not meaning you harm. That's ridiculous. All right, oh, we got a cat coming in here. You guys ready to end the show on a cat note? Come here, Miss Diva. Hey, Miss Diva. Here's my kitty, Miss Diva. Hey, sweet kitty, Miss Diva. Yeah, oh, Miss Diva. This is the cat we rescued, her and her babies. They was living under our house. And she was so feral at first. Wouldn't let you hold her, would hiss at you and bite her. When we first got her, we had to put her in the bathroom for a little while because she just would attack us and was scary. We were scared as shit of her. And one day we was like, just get her out of there and bring her in the room. She'll calm down and get used to us. And now look at her. Look how fucking domesticated she is. Yeah. And that's some good food and love in it, baby. So, if you want to support my show, this is what I do with the money. We rescue little kittens like this, and we have a spade neuter program that we do, a TNR program, trap and release, and we do a lot of good work around here. I set up this little sanctuary for the community I live in, and I'm real proud of it. So, if you like what I do, please consider supporting it, because we definitely do good work here. All right. You want to go back in your room? She's purring. She's such a sweet baby. Oh, Daddy loves you. I hate to put her down because she's so good. No. Okay, go on then. All right, I was going to show you. The Biden flub. Let's see if I can find that in here somewhere. You guys probably saw the Biden flub. I could probably just search for it faster than I could fucking find it. You probably just saw it where Joe Biden said poor people were just as smart as white people. Joe Biden says poor kids are just as bright as white kids. I bet it's going to make me fucking turn off my goddamn thing again, isn't it? Yep. Pause on this. Let's see if it's going to even work. Nope, it's not going to work. God damn it. This fucking stupid goddamn bullshit. Anyway, I agree with Joe. You poors are just exactly the same as us whites. No difference whatsoever. Why is every fucking goddamn thing I click on want me to subscribe? Fuck everything, goddammit. Why is nothing free anymore? Everybody wants fucking money. Where are the goddamn clip on YouTube? Fuck, it should be the first fucking clip should be free on goddamn YouTube. I shouldn't have to fucking search for this fucking goddamn bullshit for hours. You motherfucker. Is this going to be it?
We have this notion that somehow if you're poor, you cannot do it. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. Wealthy kids, black kids, Asian kids. Not really me, but think how we think about it.
I like how you try to save it too. Just as white kids. I mean, Asians and wealthy kids. And I know what Joe Biden's trying to say. I mean, I can't really shit on Joe Biden too much for gays like this when you have Trump in the office, because these two people are not the same in any way whatsoever. Obviously, he's way better. Clearly, he's just trying to say that poor blacks are just as smart and just as good as, you know, wealthy whites, and regardless of how the financial situation has affected them, they're not any less of people. Clearly, that's what he's trying to say here. He just said it in a really dumb, goofy way where kind of the mask slipped, and you kind of see where he knows that black people are poor. But, I mean, they are, right? For reasons. The black people are, on average, way poorer than white people because of hundreds of years of oppression. So, he's right. He just said it in a goofy way. And, I was going to show you that girl that supposedly abused her dog. You guys see that one? That was the big story this week. I don't know where it is in this fucking bullshit. So I guess I'll skip it. Anyway, I'll find it for next show. Be more organized. I had too much shit going on in this fucking show. So, finish it out by reading a little of the chats. What you guys say? Fuck you, Joe Biden. Yeah, Joe Biden, not the greatest, but I mean, he's better than Trump, right? So, that's a low bar, but what you gonna do? When a pet is euthanized, it is put down. Okay, true that. Biden has a history of racism, though. Yeah, but is it like, it's not Trump racism, right? Damn, Dusty, you're really giving him the benefit of the doubt. I mean, yeah, of course I am. It's going against Trump. How the fuck am I going to shit on the guy who's probably going to be going one-on-one against Trump? I mean, at some point we have to be reasonable about this. Is he a good candidate? No. Is he the greatest guy on earth? No. Does he have a lot of problems? Yes. Is he in every fucking way a human being can be better than Trump? Yeah, of course. So, I mean, we can't shit on the guy too much if it's him and Trump. I don't know. It's frustrating. But that dog should have bitten her. Yeah. She definitely came across kind of like a sociopath where she'd be smiling one minute and then she'd be like smacking the dog the next minute. Crazy as shit. I don't ever hit my dogs, that's for sure. I don't really need to. I can just give them a scolding, a loud talking to. Of course, my dogs are pretty nice for the most part. Man. And I'm kind of a pussy, too. I'm kind of I baby them. You baby dog. Oh, you guys are so pretty. These are my pretty babies, yeah. And so they kind of respond to that. But anyway. All right. Let's do the last of the super chats. The main other lefty YouTubers I watch who do long streams like Majority Report, Michael Brooks, and Young Turks do clip out parts. I think the mix of long form and shows clip give folks good choices. Yeah, okay. See, it just takes so much time to do. Like, if I clip out the whole shows, then I won't have time to do the shows. I guess I need to hire somebody who can do this, who can maybe, I don't know. But it's just hard because I'm so picky. And when I do clips, I only want certain clips, and I want it done my way. And then when other people do it, I tend not to, they tend not to do it exactly the way I want to do it. So I just tend not to put it up. And so I don't know what to do about that. But it just all takes so much fucking time, folks. And doing it all by myself. I'm running this animal sanctuary, and I try to help take care of my elderly mom, too. I got so much on my plate. It's hard to do all this. Anyway, Miss Diva. Yep, Miss Diva. It's Diva with an I, though, H.S. Ross. Get it right. ACAB, they're killing my community. Yeah, but do you really want them shooting, like, being shot when they ain't doing nothing? I don't know. I disagree with that. That's so awesome you do TNR. Yeah, we got that fancy-ass cat trap. It works real well. I used to take pictures of the cats we catch, and I put them on my Facebook. Man, some of them are, like, angry. Some of them are real fucking wild. Definitely don't want to, like, open the cage to some of them, because they will fucking rip you apart. Can I get a shout out to my Twitch? CH Wind Painter. Sure. Go check out Wind Painter on Twitch. Thanks, love, hope. Appreciate that. Hey, the rent chuckle from nowhere gave me 100 crowns, kroners, or whatever. The question is not if the world needs to hear it. Of course, you have to cover this, but maybe the world doesn't want to hear it. If you know about the shit on this planet, you have to act against it. Yeah, but the thing is I know they don't want to hear it, but if I can't support myself doing this, I can't report this stuff, so I don't know what to do. Anyway, Jacob Bowers, thank you for that, Rich Uncle. That's really, really generous, and I appreciate that. Jacob Bowers, $10. Hey, Dusty, long-time viewer, first-time donor. I do have a question. I only want to make sure your dogs get fed. Keep up the awesome. What? What do you have against the fucking cats, man? The cats are fucking awesome. But I will make sure that your $10 only goes to the dog. I've recently started buying them all much better quality of dog food. It's kind of more wet, and you can pour water on it. It turns to gravy. They fucking eat that shit up. They so fast, like, gets in their lungs. They end up coughing their goddamn lungs up for 30 minutes. It's like, chew your food, idiots! I know it's good, but chew it. And HS Ross, the progressive shows I mentioned also have lots of help. I appreciate you have so much going on. Yeah, I need some, I don't know. Maybe I need to hire somebody, but I can't afford to hire nobody. I don't know what to do. Anyway, I appreciate all that. I am now good and depressed. I am going to leave the show now. I will be back Monday. And I guess no more ASMR shows. I guess I'll stick with the when I do the super secret live streams, I'll do those casual. And I'll keep the Monday and the Friday shows more upbeat. Because I guess people seem turned off. I mean, a lot of people seem to like the layback shows, but I guess some people don't want to see it on the CODcast. So ratings don't lie, I guess. We'll see what happens. But anyway, got another super chat. Let me check out my rich uncle from Norway. I'm about to go to Norway and meet my rich uncle. I was bitten by a dog lately. Don't blame him. But this makes me more of a cat person. Feed the cats. All right, I will feed the cats. The dogs are nice. Usually dogs like who bite, they've just had like a bad home life and they don't understand. Once they experience love for even a short period of time, usually they don't do that. But anyway, I really appreciate that. That's very generous. And I'll be back Monday. I will see you guys then. I love you guys, and I really appreciate all the support. Please tell people about the show if you like it. Please come back after the show's over and leave a kind comment. And if you thumbs up it, that helps. Leaving comments helps. Sharing it helps. All that shit helps. And, of course, subscribing helps if you want to. So, see you guys Monday. Love you guys a lot. Really appreciate it. Later, dudes. Night.